called BettingPool during my Tezos India Fellowship. So this project aims to allow the users to increase their staking rewards. So the main idea behind the project is, so if you are hodling some XTZ, then instead of just getting the staking reward on your money, you can get staking reward in a pool of money. Uh, so let's start with the application. So this is the landing page of the application, and whenever a user will land, they'll first want to see the rules. What are the rules of the game? So here I've added a section which explains how the application works. So the first point says that in each bet point, bet type represents the lock period for your funds. So initially, as you must have seen, that there is a bet type. So one would like to know what a bet type is. So here I have explained it. So example, bet type 5 signifies the lock period for 5 Tezos cycles, which is roughly 15 natural days. Okay, so now we know what a bet type is. So how to place one? So to place the desired bet, you have to use a Thanos wallet browser extension, which will be your wallet and will be used to sign a transaction. In this application, all the transactions are directly sent to the smart contract, and there is no server in between. So, so a user will use a Thanos wallet to sign their transaction. So now someone must be wondering that how much money do I have to put in? So here I have added that as well. So you will have to pay 5, 3 or 1 XTZ for bet type of 5, 10 or 15 respectively. So that says if you take a bet type of 10, which represents that your funds will be locked for 10 Tezo cycles, so you have to lock in 3 XTZ to participate in the bet. So the next question is, how will someone get rewarded? Do I have to do something? Do I have to go somewhere to claim my money? No. So as soon as the lock period for your bet pool ends, prize money will be automatically transferred to the winner chosen by using all the user provided random numbers as source of randomness. So this is a very important part of the application. So someone must have noticed that what is this number? Yeah. So there's a refresh button. I can just change the number. I can type whatever number I feel like typing. So this is a random number, and which is the optional field as well, because if you don't want to enter, the system will automatically generate one for you and send it to the contract. So what this random number is used for? So as we all know that in blockchains there is no very good source of randomness available to us. So what we did here was, with every bet that a user is placing, they will also send a random number to the smart contract. Then what the smart contract will do, for suppose there are 10 bets in a pool, so this contract will take all the 10 random numbers sent by each user with their bets, use these random numbers, add these random numbers, modulate them with 10, and get an index. So for example, if the index turns out to be 7, the seventh user who plays the bet in that particular bet pool will be chosen as the winner. So if you actually want to read all this stuff, there is a Notion page that I have created, which has the detailed explanation, and here I've added some examples as well, where you can see how the function, how it works, and how is the winner is calculated. So just for sake of simplicity, I explained it orally here. Okay, so next you must be wondering, okay, it's good if I win the bet, but what if I lose it? So I'll lose all my funds, right? That, because that is how usually bets work. But no, this is a zero risk application. If even if you don't win the bet, you will get back your funds that you deposit. For example, if you have chosen a bet type of 10, which is 10 Tezos cycle, which will lock your 3 XTZ. So after 10 cycles, when the winner is chosen and the funds are added back to the winner's account, all the other users will get back their funds. So you must be wondering, where is all this magic money coming from? So I have added it here. So what we are doing here is, we just uh, take all the money which was put in by users in a particular bet pool, stake it to some reputed staker, get back the rewards. So even in this example here I've discussed. So for example, if you have logged your funds, since let's say again a example of 10 users, so each of them is putting 5 XTZ, so which will be a 50 XTZ. So let's assume that there is a 0.5% yield in that particular number of cycles. So a 0.5% yield will tell you that there you will win 0.25 xtz. So the winner of this particular bet pool will get 5 plus 0.25 xtz. Others will get back their 5 xtz each. And there is a small fees as well, because when we are calling the oracles, or we are operating the contract, there will be a gas fees requirement. So we have kept a 10% fees, which we have not yet thought too much about. This number is bound to change. Probably it will reduce down to a less number. So yeah, so now we have explained, like I am explained that how this all the money is coming from, how you have to participate in, what are the odds of winning, what is the risk involved. So let's just try to place a bet. So for example, we place a bet type of 10, which means your funds will be locked for 10 cycles, which will roughly translate to 30 natural days. So here a random number is already generated. So I just don't like this random number. I will change it and I will click on place bet. So as soon as I click on place bet, it will trigger my Thanos wallet extension, which was installed in my browser. I will just click connect. I will enter my password. So good part about using a wallet like this is that you don't have to store your keys in the local storage, because in blockchain it's all about saving the keys, not your funds. So keys in your wallet are always better than keys stored in local storage, and you'll have to trust the application builders that the keys stays in the local storage and are not going to the backend. So yeah, we have placed the bet. We are waiting for confirmation.